What's up, YouTube? Cam that guy here, back once again with another YouTube video, man. So in this YouTube video, I'm about to be talking on the time I vacation outside of Tallahassee. I'm gonna be going to a multitude of stories on how my experience traveling outside of Tallahassee. First story in a while, but like I said in the video yesterday, I was gonna do this. I got a story for y'all just to let y'all know a little bit more about me and shit like that. I got a reaction dropping tonight and shit like that. Gotta get on this YouTube shit, gotta get on my YouTube shit and shit like that. But here we go, man. Me traveling. So as early as I can remember, my first time traveling outside Tallahassee was to go to Orlando, right? This was my best vacation ever. My first vacation was my best vacation. Reason being because we had a resort. We went to Walt Disney World, me and my family, except my dad. He didn't go to Disney World, but my dad went to like Wild Adventures in Panama City and Jacksonville and shit. But going to motherfucking Orlando was my best vacation ever. It was good to go to Walt Disney World. It was a big place, nice food. We had a resort. We had a good time. Like this was my best vacation ever. It was nice to be in that just environment. It was nice to be at Walt Disney World. It was nice to be in that scenery, in that area, all that shit. Like Walt Disney was cool. Like the rides was good as fuck. The displays, you know what I'm saying? Everything to the people, to the food. And the resort was cool. It was like some big resort. It had like jacuzzis and showers and shit, multiple rooms and shit like that. It was cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember because this was a long time ago. This happened when I was like 7 to 8, maybe 9 years old. So over 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Over 10 years. So it's been a long time, so I don't really remember everything in detail. But this was my best vacation ever, you know what I'm saying? I remember this vacation and shit. Also, I want to speak on Wild Adventures. I've been to Wild Adventures multiple times, you know. So Wild Adventures used to be like a thing. Like I used to go to Wild Adventures a lot. I've been to Wild Adventures a good amount of times. I've been with my cousins before and shit like that. My cousins was kind of crazy and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my cousins, they all right, you know what I'm saying? Looking back on it, that was okay and shit, but they're not really. We didn't really conjoin, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really click like that. We had issues and shit, but it was nice to go with them and shit. It was a good experience to go to Wild Adventures. It was good. The rides was fun. You know what I'm saying? The sceneries and shit. The hotels weren't shit. You know, so we had a cheap little hotels and shit. You know what I mean? The only hotels that was good that we had was at Orlando, but that was like a resort or some shit. But anyways, the motherfucking shit that we have for let me think. The shit that we have for Wild Adventures. Wild Adventures was cool. Been there a good amount of times. Wild Adventures was like, you know, a cool little thing. It was cool to go to Valdosta and ride and shit like that, you know what I mean? It's just a good experience, you know what I'm saying? Good time. You know what I mean? Just a good I don't know what word I'm looking for, but just a good experience, you know what I'm saying, just to have and shit. Been to Jacksonville, right? Oh my goodness, Jacksonville is just bad. You know what I'm saying? Well, Jacksonville ain't all that bad. I mean, Jacksonville better than Tallahassee. You know what I'm saying? But compared to Orlando and what it seemed Valdosta, Jacksonville don't really stand up. But Jacksonville's better than Valdosta, I would say. But look, Jacksonville had good malls and shit. You know, so they have multiple malls. Cool little mall I've been inside. I think I've been inside only two malls. I think Jacksonville got like four malls or some shit. I don't really know. Been inside that mall though. Been inside some of their stores and shit. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? To go to Jacksonville and shit like that. Went to go. My grandma lives in Jacksonville. Went to go see her and shit like that. Been in Jacksonville a good amount of times. Been in Panama City, right? When we went to Panama City, it was to go to the military base, right? With military base, you buy items and shit. I guess a military base is it's like a store or some shit. They sell like all type of items. It's like a Walmart or some shit. They sell video games to food to accessories to clothes, all that shit. That's what the military base is like. Been there before. It was cool and shit like that. Been in Panama City. It was a nice little place. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Been all that in between. So these are my times traveling outside of Tallahassee. When I travel outside of Tallahassee, eat whatever I want was better in Tallahassee. Says a lot about Tallahassee, right? You know what I'm saying? I remember in old videos I was saying I was going to travel to LA and shit like that, but reality kind of hit me. You know what I'm saying? Reality hit me right in the face, made me realize, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's probably not the best route. I don't think nobody's gonna come help me. I don't think nobody's just gonna give me a helping hand. You know, so I don't think nobody's just gonna come out and help me. But I have a very strong, like, hunch. I'm gonna go to LA, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna bounce back and I wasted thousands of dollars, right? So what I'm gonna get ready to do, that's the reason why I kind of been spending my money and shit. So I'm simply gonna get ready to do is sign up for college, and my guardian got this disability thing that should make me go for free up until 26 apparently. So I'm getting ready to freshman year in college, about to be free and shit, about to see how it's gonna work for me and shit. I'm about to go up there, I'm about to be taking that bus. I got a bus right by my apartment. And that's what I'm about to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be busting and shit like that, you know what I mean? But I do this video to explain. This video is pretty much to re up on me not flying to LA. I'm not going to go to LA. I'm just going to simply try to get a degree. I'm going to try to go to college and get a degree. If I can't get a job in time, if I get a job, all bets are off. I don't see why not go to LA. Even though I'm not, if I get a job, I'm not going to LA. I'm not traveling at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I just don't. I don't think it's a good idea. I changed my mind on travel. If I get a job, there is no college. But if I don't get a job by like June, I'm signing up for college. Matter of fact, May. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna push it to May. If I don't get a job by May, which is right around the corner, right? May is literally right around the corner, but that's literally kind of like the deadline, pretty much. I mean, I don't. These are like this weekend. I'm doing one last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wait sometime at a point in May. Then I'm gonna sign up for classes. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, try to figure out what major should I do, take me a test, all that shit in between. That's what I'm gonna end up doing and shit like that. But I'm not traveling, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this, you know what I'm saying? I really do want to travel again. Really interested in traveling. I told y'all my traveling experience is not much, you know what I mean? I don't really remember that this is many, many years ago. This was many years ago. This was back before my teenage years. This is before I turned 13 years old. So this was back when I was like 12, 11, 10, 9, you know what I'm saying? 8, 7. This was many years ago when I traveled. So I don't remember. I don't remember the details, you know what I'm saying? Many years ago. But I wanted to tell a little bit of a story on me traveling. The best one was Orlando. The best one I would say was Orlando. Then Valdosta, just because of the theme park, Valdosta and Wild Adventures. But besides them two, it's between Jacksonville and Panama City. I'm gonna give it to Panama City to Jacksonville. I mean, Jacksonville's obviously better, but I had a better overall experience at Panama City, driving around, military base, all that shit. I think I've been to Jacksonville's military base as well, so it's all cool and shit like that. But I think Panama City's better than Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Um, but it was nice though. You know what I'm saying? It was nice and shit. Um, and all the other shit. I don't know. When I think of Jacksonville, I don't know. I think of hood. I don't know. I guess because my grandma, she lived on the hood side of town, so when I been over there, it looked run down and shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? But That's neither here nor there. But to go and wrap up this video, man, I did not do a lot of traveling. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, still don't travel now. Right now, I'm just gonna be focused on, you know what I'm saying, getting a job. Like I said, around when May, June come, I gotta get ready to sign up for college. Matter of fact, I'm signing up around May. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Because this weekend is gonna be the final straw. Pretty much and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this week and next week are gonna be the most crucial weeks of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because if these weeks work well for me, if I end up getting me an interview or a job or whatever, there's no college. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for me to go to college. I will stick with the retail lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because college ain't for everybody. So I will still with the retail lifestyle, give me some money and shit. But if I don't get a job and shit, I gotta go to college route. I gotta go to college route and shit, you know what I mean? So I got a couple of jobs in the works, and we're just gonna see if it works out for me and shit. But that's pretty much the end of this video, you know what I'm saying? I just want to do this video. I got a reaction drop in later on today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and yo.